But if we are going to be honest, rap music was wavy, light-skinned women. But if we are going to be honest, Sean Carter, Jay-Z, I'm a fan. But Mr. Carter, and I hope this doesn't stop you from donating to the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy, but growing up listening to hip-hop, Jay-Z has had a lot of very negative comments to make about dark-skinned women. I don't think it's a coincidence that his wife, Queen Beyoncé, who we love and respect, is light-skinned, because all he talked about in his rap music was wavy, light-skinned women. And when he talked about dark-skinned women, he would call them fum-foo and everything else. Lil Wayne. I just heard Chris Brown, and I like Chris Brown. I think he's one of the most talented black men of the 21st century. But I just heard about Chris Brown making negative conversations, negative comments about dark-skinned women. I see NFL players on boats with mixed race and light-skinned babies. Last year, somebody sent me a video clip of NFL players with their light-skinned babies saying, if your children are not this light, you ain't winning. This is what they said. If your children are not this light, you ain't winning. So tonight, brothers and sisters, tonight on my clubhouse, we're going to have a positive family. We are family. Africans in Africa, Africans in America, Africans in Canada, Africans in Europe, Africans in Asia, Australia, the South Pacific, Central and South America, the Caribbean. We are family, and we're having a family conversation tonight on Clubhouse. We're going to have a family conversation. And then some of you don't even know that you practice skin color prejudice. Some of you don't even know. Some of you are not aware of your skin color prejudice. Some of you are stone cold dark skin supremacists, and you don't even know it. Some of you are stone cold light skin supremacists, and you don't even know it. Some of you are stone cold mixed race African supremacists. And I've seen a lot of mixed race Africans get mistreated. I see that all the time. I see mixed race Africans get treated all the time. I don't know who has it the worst. The mixed race African, the light skinned African, or the dark skinned African. The only people who safe are the brown skinned Africans. If you ain't brown, you might belong to a marginalized section of the African race. If you are not brown skinned, you probably have been victimized. If you're too light, I know you've been victimized. I don't know of a super light, bright African, not mixed race, not even mixed race. Both parents are black, but they happen to come out super light, bright. I don't know one who have not been psychologically traumatized by black people. I don't know of a dark-skinned African, especially women. I don't know of a dark-skinned African woman who hasn't been traumatized. I don't know of a biracial, mixed-race African who hasn't been traumatized. How can we raise our children? How can we heal this with the babies if we still practicing it ourselves? I got to hold black women accountable. Because I hear black women say all the time, I only like dark-skinned men. I hear sisters say all the time, I only date dark skin. I'm only attracted to dark skin. I don't like light-skinned men. Well, let me ask you a question, sisters. If you only date dark-skinned men, let me ask you a question, sisters. We're going to talk about this tonight in Clubhouse. And don't be no cowards. Don't be no cowards now. I want you to join in and let your voice be heard tonight. But let me ask my sisters this. If you're only going to date a dark-skinned man, if a black woman is only going to date a dark-skinned man, how can you get mad at brothers for saying they only want light-skinned, wavy-haired black girls? Is that not a contradiction? Is it not a contradiction for a black woman to say, I only want a dark-skinned man, but get mad at black men who only want light-skinned women? You cannot play both sides of the fence. If black women want black men to stop putting light-skinned sisters on a pedestal, you need to stop putting dark-skinned men on the pedestal. All black men are worthy of your attention, worthy of your honor, worthy of your love and support.